There is a lot of wireless microphones available right now, from the top of the range ones from Rode and DJI to a lot of brands that you have never heard of, or brands you heard of doing something completely different and suddenly starting to make microphones. Choosing one will hugely depend on your personal preferences and of course your budget. In this video I am talking about this 2.4 GHz dual channel wireless microphone system from Saramonic. They only do microphones, this company specializes in microphones, so hopefully this video will shed some light on this system and help you decide if this is the wireless microphone for you or not. Firstly, this microphone system was sent to me by Saramonic to make this review about it, and I can keep it, but I was not told what to say and they have no input on my opinion about it in this video. I'll be honest about its functions and performance, and I will tell you what I like and dislike about it. Entire audio in this video was recorded with this Saramonic Blink900 B2, two Atomos Ninja 5, Sony, Lumix and Fuji cameras. I've always been a fan of the underdog. I always like the products and brands that are less mainstream. This is, however, pretty much impossible when it comes to cameras or lenses. When it comes to kit like lights and microphones, you have a lot of good products to choose from that don't exactly being forced on you by the big brands and usually cost less. Do you always going to get lesser quality because it's made in China and you are paying less for it? Absolutely not. This really belongs in this category, a very well made and presented product that actually works and can seriously compete with pretty much everything on the market in this class and higher. You do get really nice charging case containing dual transmitter and one receiver microphone system. The packs attach magnetically and won't fall out when you open the case. The case itself can be charged and charge the system and hold the power for 3 full charges. Transmitters and the receiver can work continuously for 6 hours on their internal batteries, and they can also be charged independently by USB-C if the case is too big for your camera bag, for example. You attach the receiver to your camera or recording device of your choice and the transmitters that contain built-in omnidirectional microphones to your talent or talents. You have two here for recording two people at the same time. They pair and connect to each other automatically and you are ready to go, hassle-free. The system can also record in mono, ideal when you record just one person or yourself like I am doing right now, or in stereo when each microphone transmitter will record onto a separate stereo channel. One on the left and the other on the right channel, so you have more control over the volume of each person speaking in post-production, for example. The microphones are omnidirectional. It means that they record from all directions around them. So one could be used in between two people and still record a dialogue clearly from both sides. Nice addition often seen on other systems like this is the headphone output on the receiver. This is very handy when using it with camera with no headphone output or with phones or tablets when you still want to monitor your sound through the headphones but nowhere else to plug in your headphones to. The range of the system is 200 meters. It does work, but it is a little bit gimmicky because I can't see many people being 200 meters away while recording. Rare. But if you do really need to be far away from the camera, you can with this system. It does work, but you do have to have a clear line of sight. If you don't, if you got people going in front of, between you and the camera, in front of you, between the camera and the receiver, or you even turn around when you're far away, you might get some interference. There's literally no latency, very little, 6 milliseconds. That means that there is no delay between what you are saying to the microphone and what's recorded on video. 20 Hz to 20 kHz frequency response. This guarantees that you will get good signal even in environments where you might have interferences from electrical sources or other wireless devices. All three units have LCD screens that are easy to read and very intuitive to operate and set up. LCD screens have light sensors and go brighter or darker automatically when the light changes. You do have 6 levels of gain control. I like to keep this usually somewhere in the middle or higher and adjust the recording volume in the camera. What's great that you can adjust the level from the transmitter, handy when you are recording yourself and don't want to keep going behind the camera all the time to make small adjustments to your levels. I have never really had the need to use low pass filter on any microphone. I guess lucky, but you do have it built in here. It's called low cut filter and it has got 3 levels of strength or 3 levels of frequency you can set it at. It basically removes or lowers low-end rumble like traffic or air conditioning units, but by using it, in my opinion, it might affect how the voice sounds. The units have strong clips and they are easy to attach to your clothes. However, the back of the clip has got white logo, so not so easy to completely hide them. What really makes this kit stand out from the most of the competition are the included accessories. You do have all possible cable connections, so you can use it not only with the cameras but also with Android phones or tablets, or as well as Apple iPhones and iPads. Included are two dead cat muffs, little hamsters to attach to the packs for recording outside on windy days. They won't stop the wind noise completely, but hugely reduce it. You do have two lavalier microphones included too. Transmitter packs also contain the microphone input for attaching the external microphones. The input can be changed from microphone to line in. It means that you can wirelessly transmit sound from phones or other audio devices, not only microphones. For example, you can play music to amplifiers that do not have Bluetooth connectivity through the whole system. These sound great, but the sound is a tiny bit less round and somehow lacks of the punch in comparison to when recording with the microphone packs directly. I personally prefer to use these lavalier mics, and I don't like to wear these. These lavaliers are absolutely okay, but unfortunately not groundbreaking. They're also a little bit big. They come with these mesh domes, making them look like a mini microphones for a Barbie doll. These come off easily. They are not screw on and could be easily lost. You do have two foam covers included as well, but no dead cats, no furry things. Shame. You do also have two clips to clip lavaliers to the clothes with. The cables on these are very long, too long for lavalier microphones. Okay, if you or the talent are wearing baggy clothes with internal pockets like me now, but a bit harder to hide it if you have tight t-shirts or no pockets at all. You have all that cable to hide somewhere. When using the system for anything else than actual recording, like presentations or public speaking, or when your talent simply doesn't want to be heard, there's a handy mute button on the transmitters to cut the sound off when needed. Even if I don't take all of the accessories into the account, just the lavalier microphones, they won't fit into the case, to the pocket in the case. Even just the dead cat wind protectors, the little ones, won't fit in there. Well, all of it will fit in there, in the little pocket, but the case won't close. It's a shame, as if you need the lavalier microphones or cables with you, you have to find another storage for them that just simply won't fit easily in this case. The price and value for money. These are great sounding and good looking microphones, and they are not cheap. They retail for £240 here in UK or $272 in US. Rode Wireless Go 2 system is not much more expensive than this, and you do get internal 32-bit float recording as well. But if you add two lavaliers, the price will be significantly higher, nearly double the price of this kit. I personally never needed 32-bit backup recording. You simply monitor your sound, double check your levels and record a bit lower volume than needs to be, and you can avoid clipping altogether. Overall, if you take the sound quality, accessories and the price altogether into consideration, you are getting very good value for money here. I like how they sound. They have more punchy, more round sound than Rode mics, in my opinion. Sound that needs less tweaking in post and sound that is ready to be used in your final production straight out of the box. And here's a very simple comparison between the Saramonic Blink900 B2 and Rode Wireless Go 2. This is the sound from the Saramonic Blink900 microphone, and this is the sound from the Rode Wireless Go 2 microphone. The Rode seems to be less punchy, less dynamic. Saramonic sounds better, right? To me it does. Conclusion, this system, Blink900 B2, is not a cheap alternative to Rode or DJI. It is just a different system that you should choose if you prefer how they sound, look and how they work. It is a very good wireless system that can easily compete with anything else in this price range easily. Two mics, one receiver, charging case and all the accessories make it good value for money, and they sound great too. I will be using them in recording of my future videos with here on my channel, and for my commercial work as well, as I do like the sound they produce more than what Rode has to offer now. It is my personal preference and not exactly based on any scientific research or test. I like these and I do recommend them. Check them out if you can. And this is it from me. I hope this video was helpful and informative. If it was, please give me that thumbs up, follow me on Instagram, and please consider subscribing. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. There's literally no latency, very little. There is literally no latency, very little sex. What really makes this kit stand out from the most of the competition,